Yo, guys, I hope you're well. So, guys, absolutely love Harry Mack. I really was a crazy Eminem fan back in the late 90s, early to mid 2000s. So, this track absolutely hits the pocket where I sit in when it comes to Eminem because Harry Mack is doing a flow version of The Way I Am. And that is probably my favorite Eminem song. I love songs that M did like Mockingbird, just tracks where M just rapped. There wasn't any of this nonsense of all weird and wonderful whatever concepts, but he just rapped on one subject. And particularly when that subject was an important one. So for instance, on The Way I Am, people attacking Eminem for being who he is. And he just said, listen, this is the way I am. Radio stations won't even play my jam. So this is me on an everyday basis, like it or lump it. But Harry Mack, all the Harry Mack fans out there, and I've been listening to Harry Mack for quite a while now, I've been saying this 1,000 times here at Urb'n Barz, that I would absolutely love to see Harry Mack on one side of the stage, Eminem on the other side of the stage, and them just going back and forth, back and forth. Doesn't have to be a battle, just them doing what they do best. And I think, didn't he do it with, was it with Lean or something like that? That just showed me what it could be. Two great minds just getting on the mic in front of a crowd and just going back and forth. It's just like the jams that used to happen back in the days with musicians, etc., just playing. Both of them just doing what they do so well. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to beat around the bush here anymore. I just want to hear Harry Mack. I want to hear how he flows on The Way I Am. So for a lot of people that don't know this, this is basically one of Harry Mack's shows that he does. I think he still does these. And he basically just goes off the top of the dome. People bring in, send in whatever, saying, use this word like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, or I don't know, whatever word they think, like Fresno or something. And Harry Mack is just flowing and he will put it into his rhyme. And if you haven't seen it, guys, log into Harry Mack, check him out. He's the best at what he does. There's no one who can touch him, no one. Anyway, guys, so it looks like here, someone's asked him, I'm just going to highlight this, rap with the same flow that M used with this beat. And oh my gosh, it's one of my favorite beats. I remember listening to this in the early 2000s. I used to love the bell sounds on this, and everything about it was great. I had this track, the instrumental and everything else, and it just used to blow my mind. So guys, let's check out Harry Mack and let's check out how he flows to The Way I Am.
Word to your name, but when I spit flames, the shit's easy. It's never been tricky for me to kick a free ski. Yo, rap beat.
It's never been easy for me to kick a free ski. Is that what he said? Like a freestyle? I have to check that out. So we've only got this a bit of the way through this track. So this is actually released from Harry Mack, his official site. So they've chopped this into, because remember, he does this for an hour, hour and a half. So this is just a minute or two of an hour and a half when Harry Mack is just freestyling as he does all the way through. So let's check it.
Word to your name, but when I spit flames, the shit's easy. It's never been tricky for me.
Oh, sorry. So when I spit flames, the easy. Remember, don't swear on my channel. You almost got me there. It's easy. Oh my gosh. Harry, you almost caught me there.
Word to your name, but when I spit flames, the shit's easy. It's never been tricky.
So easy, it's never been tricky for me. Oh my gosh.
Word to your name, but when I spit flames, the shit's easy. It's never been tricky for me to kick a free steed. Yo, rap.
Never been. Sorry, oh, I've got this wrong again.
Flames, the shit's easy. It's never been tricky for me to kick a free steed. Yo,
so it's never. Does he say it's never been easy for me to kick a free ski? Or it's always been easy for me to kick a free ski? That's what's getting me on this.
Word to your name, but when I spit flames, the shit's easy. It's never been tricky for me to kick a.
Oh, but easy. It's never been tricky. So that's why I got it wrong. So that makes sense. Sorry, guys. I'm totally blew it in my mind because of Harry. I don't swear on my channel. So when I heard I nearly blew it. Really? Anyway, guys, so I got that wrong. So he said that it's easy for me. It's never been tricky for me to spit e-ski. Oh gosh. guys, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Word to your name, but when I spit flames, the shit's easy. It's never been tricky for me to kick a freestyle. Yo, rap beat with the same fucking flow that he used when he did this so many years before I did this. So let me just grab it. I'm wise. See, they yelling out cha-cha, they yelling out rise.
You hear that? So he said chat, and someone asked him to say the word chat and rise in the same. So chat is a person. And he mentioned the person's name, and he mentioned what he asked him to do. That is crazy. I was actually going to say that. My man, Harry Mack, is kicking this in exactly the same flow as M did. Unreal. But not only is he kicking it in exactly the same flow, he's doing it freestyle off the top of his dome in the style of Eminem, The Way I Am. Really, that is just so difficult. It is so difficult because when Eminem did this, he rhymed almost every other word. If you see what I'm trying to say, but almost every word rhymed. You know, things like that. So it's so difficult. People don't understand how technically gifted Harry Mack is. Oh, and I get it as well. So I missed it as well. So when he said it's not tricky, so this person's name was Tricky as well, or he said the word tricky. That is next level. I didn't even see that, guys. So when he said it's easy for me, he said it's easy, but he said it's not tricky for me to kick a free ski. Oh my gosh, Harry Mack, you just blown my mind. I know how good you are, but I didn't even see that here. So guys, when you watch this, please watch this section as well, because in this section here on the left side of the screen, he's getting words thrown up to him all the time. So in the middle of him actually dropping whatever he's been asked to say, so say this with the same flow as Eminem, these words are coming up 24/7, 365. Every single second of the time is coming up new words, and Harry's filtering those words and putting them through into his raps. Like, this is crazy, absolutely crazy. I'm going to drop this from the start again, guys. Absolutely, this is tier level.
Word to your name, but when I spit flames, the shit's easy. It's never been tricky for me.
See, look, tricky. So I missed that. So the easy, it's never been. It's been tricky. It's never been tricky for me to kick a free ski. Unreal. With the same fucking flow. Sorry, guys, I'm just going to do this the last time, and this is it. No more.
Word to your name, but when I spit flames, the shit's easy. It's never been tricky for me to kick a freestyle. Yo, rap beat with the same fucking flow that he used when he did this so many years before I did this. So let me just grab it. I'm wise. See, they yelling out cha-cha, they yelling out rise me. I'm grabbing the comments, my style, what I brought, and they say and they make. Well, have you ever thought about releasing some songs? Just
do you see that? Have you ever thought about releasing some songs? So he just mentioned Cha-Cha and Rise Me. Someone's just asking me if you ever thought about really. Guys, this is absolutely tier level. No one can touch Harry Mack. No one can touch Harry Mack. He is the Mack rap. No one can touch him.
Have you ever thought about releasing some songs? Yes, I got some out now. You can peep from my Spotify, it will go down.
And he's just answered it. You can peep some songs on my Spotify.
Some songs, yes, I got some out now. You can peep from my Spotify, it will go down. I be reading the chat, but they come in the room. I'm immaculate each time I rap. I consume all my enemies, eat them right off for the plate or the case. You get love, not only in state, I can't love for
KC Love, immaculate. Guys, I'm going to just watch the rest of this. I'm going to try and catch it and speak to you about it in a second.
But also throughout the country, I'm hungry, I'm eating you rappers like munchies. I jump with no bungee, I land on the ground and I terrorize everything kicking these sounds. And I make them say, hey, shout out Bill to the Russ. When I grab on the mic, I be building it up. I got 499, it's from D to the P to the I to the Z to the A.
499 from the D to the P to the I to the Z to the A. Unreal.
I got 499. It's from D to the P to the I to the Z to the A. I feel free. Who is your favorite Hollywood actor? A couple I bust off the top, and my flows never subtle. I guess it would have to be. Let me think. Wait, I don't know, man. I need time just to contemplate. Cause I never been big on the movie, the scene. Yo, I'd only be studying rap was my dreams. Was to grab on the mic just to bust. Y'all are faulty. I really got power like Dragon the Ballsy. I'm here representing. Y'all know I'm here inventing. Y'all know we post the video and then we steady trending.
Yo, guys, I'm going to wheel this back. So it just cut off halfway through, but oh my gosh, this is just insane, insane, insane. I just want to go back to, yeah, it's the Casey Love bit. That was just crazy. Just check this out, people.
You compete from my spot, the fight it will go down. I be reaped in the chest, but they come in the room. I'm immaculate each time I rap, I consume.
So if you hear this guy, Greg Fargo's ask him to drop the word immaculate. He goes, he's immaculate every time he consumes when he comes into the room.
In the chest, but they come in the room. I'm immaculate each time I rap. I consume all my enemies, eat them right off for the plate for the case. You get love, not only in state of California, but also throughout the country. I'm hungry, I'm eating you rappers like munchies. I jump with no bungee, I land on the ground and I terrorize everything kicking these sounds. And I make them say, hey, shout out Bill to the rust. When I grab on the mic, I be building it up. I got $4.99, it's from
So this bit here is crazy, absolutely crazy, because not only is he mentioning that he's just got a donation of $4.99 from this guy or person, DePisa, he actually drops it, spells it out, D to the P to the I to the Z to the A, but also he's asked them the question, who's your favorite Hollywood actor, or a couple of them. Harry Mack answers it in typical Eminem style. But also, it's really hard because he's been asked a question. So he's not just been asked to drop something. He's been asked a question. So he has to respond to that question. And anyone knows, anyone asks you something, you have to think about it. So not only that, he's got to think and do everything in the same flow, in the same style, not missing or skipping a beat. This is tier level hip hop, tier level rapping, tier level going from off the dome. There is no one who can touch Harry Mack. There's not a single person. I know there's a few people out there. There's people like Black Pegasus. There's an English person who does it. I saw that English person. He's really good, actually. Very, very well spoken. And there's lots of rappers used to do like, what was it? The lounge lyricists, I think it was. Back in the days, and I'm old school, so I know this. Back in the days in the UK. So we're talking the mid 90s. There was a little bit of a vibe doing this because they literally dropped hip hop from everything in the UK between like the mid 90s to early 2000s. They just dropped hip hop like a bad habit. So there's people who used to drop off the dome. I used to know a few of these people. Tree Masons was one of them. Used to drop off the dome, top of the dome. So yeah, so from that period, it's been going on. But Harry Mack is next level, tier level, levels above that from all of these people. But just check out what he's saying to the pizza. Is that how you pronounce the name? I don't know. Let's check it out.
The rust when I grab on the mic, I be building it up. I got $4.99. It's from D to the P to the I to the Z to the A. I feel free. Who is your favorite Hollywood actor? A couple I bust off the top, and my flows never subtle. I guess it would have to be. Let me think. Wait, I don't know, man. I need time just to contemplate, cause I never been big on the movie, the scene. Yo, I'd only be studying rap was my dreams.
So it's great. So here's the thing about it. He can't think about it. It's like me. I don't know who any celebrities are. I don't know any celebrities from the last 25 years. I really don't. I've never got mixed in it. And Harry Mack is just saying that he concentrated on hip hop and rap. He wasn't concentrating on movie stars, etc. Although he's obviously seen loads of movies. And it makes sense. He is focused on what he does, making music, rapping, and just being the best at what he is.
On the mic, just a buzz, y'all are faulty. I really got power like Dragon the Ball.
And then this person dropped Carlos Rios, was it? Dragon Balls or something. I don't know how you pronounce that. So I think that's a game or a film or something. I can't remember. I've seen it somewhere. Dragon, whatever, but it doesn't mean anything to me. If it does to you, let me know in the comment section. But just see how great this guy is.
See, I'm here representing. Y'all know I'm here inventing. Y'all know we post the video and then we stay.
Guys, I think that's where it just kicks off. So that's Harry Mack. That is The Way I Am flow. And he basically freestyled over one of the greatest Eminem tracks that you'll see. And I actually have the Eminem lyrics on my phone, but my phone cut off. All sorts of things happen here, guys, but it's crazy to see when you see the Eminem lyrics and you see Harry Mack doing what he does. But what I wanted to explain to you about the Eminem lyrics was this. So when Eminem was saying, I sit back with this pack of zigzags and this bag of this weed, it gives me the... He almost got me there again. I sit back with this pack of zigzags and this bag of this weed, it gives me the... needed to be the most meanest MC on this earth and since birth. So if you see, every time we hit on there, that is how Harry Mack has got to hit so quickly. I sit back with this pack of zigzags and this bag of this weed. It gives me the needed to be the most meanest MC on this earth and this birth, you know, stuff like that sort of stuff. And it's really, really hard to do that, to actually rap in that style all the way through. Because most people like to go up, go down, meander, inside, outside, whatever. But it's really hard to do that. And not just to do that, but to do that with people throwing things at you to say, drop this in the mix, drop that in the mix, drop a third in the mix, etc., etc., etc. Harry Mack, you are so good. I know this, you know this. Actually, I don't think you know how good you are. But Harry Mack fans, absolutely love that. I hope you love that. Sorry about getting mixed up and lost in the middle of the mix. And if I can get mixed up and lost in the middle of the mix and I'm not even doing the MCing, how good is Harry Mack? Unreal. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Make sure you look after yourselves, you look after each other, and please come back to the next Urb'n Barz reaction, guys.